Dar-Arguchintsev. Weisbach at the line, tries to hold him off. Bobby McMahon moves it quickly up to Gaudette. Back low to McMahon. Along the boards, Robertson remains out. Hollowell over the far side. Robertson scores! A blast into the back of the net to tie it up. Nick Robertson puts the Marlies on the board here in the third period.
When you're just starting to get the sense that they're going to have to solve this goaltender, they're getting so many opportunities, and that one he had no chance on. Marlies moved the puck around really well, and then they're just able to find this seam across the Royal Road. Up for grabs, you know that they're going to be right on top of you.
Down low. Bobby McMahon from behind the goal. Alex Steeves back to McMahon. Little pitch and catch there. Villeneuve looking cross ice. Steeves to the goal! Scores! Alex Steeves with his second goal in as many games. Puts the Marlies up 2-1. 2 power play goals in this one, and the Marlies take the lead.
Well, there's nothing you like better as a team to make another team pay for a bad penalty. And this is really just a carbon copy of the first power play goal. Marlies are able to find this seam again. They work it around the outside, work it around, and then cross through the seam for a quick shot.
Off the boards, Liljegren carries it down into the corner, looks out front, steps out, hangs on, moves it up high to Kaiser to the goal, scores! The Marlies up 2-0 to Kaiser. Is that one tipped out front? I don't think so. De Kaiser got that one to go clean in.
Well, that looked like just about the same shot that Gaudette just scored on. And again, it looks like the Marlies are still on the power play, moving the puck around. Some great patience by Liljegren to feed that puck up top. Really good net front presence in front. And we can take another look at this shot, see if it goes straight in. It looks like...
Beats on it, patient, takes it down the boards. Back up high to Hoffenmeyer. Over the far side for Holmberg, deep in the corner. Hoffenmeyer looks again, back over Dar-Arguchintsev, out front looking for that tip on the high slot. Didn't happen. Now Dar-Arguchintsev trying to work against Robert, moves it back, finding Hoffenmeyer. Landisi looks to the goal. Moves it along for Holmberg, squeeze to the boards, Jones after it there. Less than 30 seconds to go, Abramov plays it back up high. Hoffenmeyer leans in, kept at the side of the goal. Legacy picks it up, scores!
That puck looked like it was under Legacy, but clearly it was not, and they managed to poke it in.
Dar-Arguchintsev with the go-ahead goal on the power play.
Hoffenmeyer gets the puck at the top, and I think he's got one thing in mind. He's got a big shot, and he's going to let it rip, and it just creates chaos in front. Puck bounces out a couple times before Dar-Arguchintsev manages to throw it in from the side on a bad angle.
Looks in, tried to feed it back, but it did not connect. 5 seconds left to go on the power play. Gaudette looks, shoots off the pads, comes pouncing back out, and we're back to 5-on-5. Abramov gets it back. Last minute of play here in the opening period. Abramov out front, shot, scores! Not a lot on it from Ben, but it goes clean in, and the Marlies go up 2-0. Jordy Ben on the board with a goal here in the first period. And the Marlies with a goal just after the power play had expired, maybe about 10 seconds. And you take a look at Abramov, drops it back. Dar-Arguchintsev carries it across the line, dishes it off to Gaudette. He turns back on the boards. He and Dar-Arguchintsev crossed up in the same spot. Dar-Arguchintsev wanders in, top of the circle. Villeneuve wanders in, Gaudette cleans it up, and a power play goal as the Marlies go up 2-0 and extend their streak of games in which they've had a power play goal to start the season to 7. And Gaudette with his second power play goal of the year. The zone, he's got a little bit of speed with him as they come across the line. Gaudette takes one, rebound, picked up, scores! 4-on-4 goal. Adam Gaudette puts the Marlies up halfway into this hockey game in 46 seconds more. Adam Gaudette beating his old teammate at Northeastern, Caden Primo. As Mac Hollowell going to get an assist on that. Holding on, trying to get it on the backside of the play to Richard, and that was more patience than what was required. As Gaudette comes in, takes the shot, scores! Adam Gaudette over the shoulder, comes back after it looked like a sure thing at one end of the ice, comes back and wires one into the top corner over the stick side shoulder of Caden Primo and puts the Marlies up 2-1. Great little pull off the wall here, and then Gaudette makes a great move on the defenseman. Greg, and Hoffenmeyer returns, tries to pick up his glove and let his man wander right in, but never really did get the shot away. Gaudette, he's got a step, cuts out front, takes the shot, rebound, scores! Adam Gaudette on the score sheet again, 4th game in a row, and he puts the Marlies up 2-0. Memo from Scott Sabarin, energy, disregard. 3:39 left to go in period 1. The Marlies go up 2-0. Gaudette, what? No score. Sent back out, and now the Marlies looking to get a hold of it as they bring it across the line. Der-Arguchintsev scores! An absolute rip of a shot that beats Olkanora and starts the scoring here in the first period. Semyon Der-Arguchintsev. You talk about guys that are quietly having a solid year. Der-Arguchintsev is just that guy. His 9th point so far this season. As he absolutely drills that one. A guy that obviously is known most for his passing, but there was no one to pass it to, as Graham Slaggert was right there next to him. High, it comes to the line. Villanova back. Der-Arguchintsev picked up. Puck scores! Does Abramov get this goal, or is this one punched in by Pontus Holmberg? Somebody got the touch, and I think they're going to give it to Holmberg. Indeed. Here's the toss toward the goal. That one just comes loose. It hits the post. And yeah, Holmberg got it, and I thought Abramov thought he may have touched it across the line. This is a better angle right here to take a look at. There's it is off the post, and 30 seconds left to go. McKay plays it straight out front, right down Main Street. Here comes Holmberg back with it, cuts in, leads it along. Der-Arguchintsev out front, scores on the power play. Solid play. Der-Arguchintsev gets his 2nd of the game here. We'll take a look how this one develops. Across the line, Holmberg comes. Der-Arguchintsev picks it up here. Now watch where this puck goes. Off the Griffins player and into the goal. And Der-Arguchintsev has himself 2 tonight. His goals are now up to 3 on the season, and a power still working to it. Shaw has it, gives it back to the line for Steves. Der-Arguchintsev. It wandered on him, but he got it back to Shaw on the second effort. Der-Arguchintsev looks out front. Anderson's there. He and Abrazizi. Back out. Shaw takes the shot, bounces at the side of the goal, scores! Love, peace, and hockey grease. The Marlies pick up a power play goal, setting a new mark for 12 games in a row on the power play. Yeah, you don't give up much on this second unit. As I say, Der-Arguchintsev has lack of power play points. He on his second unit, he tosses it ahead to Abramov. Der-Arguchintsev shoots, scores! What a rip by Der-Arguchintsev! SDA, A-OK! As the Marlies go up 3-0, and he adds another power play point.
Well, that's just a great release there. And the first unit went out. They took their time. They got fresh legs on because I didn't think that first unit was coming over the line with any speed. They were kind of just, they were playing the possession game. The second unit comes out and shows them a different look. They come
to keep it in. Ellis, it comes to him. Looks out front. Nobody there. Comes back to Gaudette. Up high, Der-Arguchintsev has traffic. Gaudette, the shot! Scores! Redirected! And in the goal! And the Marlies tie it up on a power play goal with 1:13 left to go in the second period. Adam Gaudette.
Well, that whole power play just had a different feel. They had the threat of a shot from the point from Hollowell early in the power play. Now this time anyway, so on that power play, that pass across here, it's in the perfect spot. Watch this. It's right in the area where he can get a quick release on this.
Stopped, and now Der-Arguchintsev reels it back in. He's been so strong on the puck this year. Hoffenmeyer ahead for Ellis and across the line. Abrazizi drops it back. Der-Arguchintsev rips one home and ties it up with less than 5 minutes to go. Another 5-on-5 goal. And Semyon Der-Arguchintsev has this game at 3 apiece on the 29th shot of the hockey game. Ellis with a nice drop back, and then Abrazizi with the great vision.
1%, just under 70% on the road. That's 30th league-wide. So the Monsters in the box as a tripping call, leveled against Olivier LeBlanc, and ice-breaking goal sought now by the power-playing Marlies. They win the ozone draw. Big drive, left circle, they score! Logan Shaw lowers the boom from atop that left dot, and that took very little time. 11 seconds into the power play. Number 11, Shaw makes it 1-0 Marlies. Well, that was efficient, to say the least. Shaw's the leading scorer for the Marlies this year, and he scores at exactly 7 minutes of the first period. That tally his 8th of the year and 21st point. And pass came back to the right point for Semyon Der-Arguchintsev. He sent it across to the top of the...
Little tap at it there. Didn't know where that one was. Rafai, as it comes back to Logan Shaw, he's going to carry this one back up to center, along for McMahon, and Der-Arguchintsev takes the 8:15 into the city, and the Marlies go up 4-2 with 57.4 seconds to go, and it lifts the fans out of their seat and sends them to the exit. Just a little bit, good separation. Ahead for Der-Arguchintsev. Carries it into the corner, looks back up high. Rafai let one go, and Abrazizi gets it back. It wanders out front, clearing it back up to the blue line. Miller plays it off for Abrazizi. Tried to get it cross ice. Stick in the lane from Walcott. Turning Der-Arguchintsev clean in. SDA back here with the Marlies. Puts them up 3-1. A 5-on-5 goal as Miller gets his second assist of the hockey game and his second assist this season in the American Hockey League. That is clean. Come the Syracuse crunch. Chop back at the blue line. It comes out. And now here comes Semyon Der-Arguchintsev with Steeves. And he finds himself caught up. And Alex Steeves takes the 8:15 into the city with 4:05 left to play in the third period. The Marlies have themselves a 4-1 lead. Tom moves it back to Villeneuve. He's got Shaw to his left. Looks back to Der-Arguchintsev, trying to get that high tip from McMahon. Shaw grabs it up again. He carries it and then sends it cross ice. McMahon, the shot, he scores! What a rip from Bobby McMahon in the top corner.
The power play stays hot. 11 games straight. Der-Arguchintsev showing why he got the opportunity to go out and play a game with the Leafs. What a nice pass he makes to McMahon. And the one thing we know about Bobby McMahon is that he's got a good heavy shot. So we'll watch this Might have been a trip-on shot at the point, but able to make the play. McMahon corrals this puck in, spins his body to get into a good position to shoot, and gets this puck.
Back across the line he does, but he's going to have to fight for it. And into the corner it comes. It pops loose as Semyon Der-Arguchintsev plays it up. Kokkonen wanted a shot there, but didn't materialize. And behind the goal, Abruzzese out front, shot at the side of the goal, scores! Blandisi, as he puts the Marlies up 3-2 with 8:44 left to go. This was a good play by Abruzzese, gets it out front. The shot not really what SDA was looking for, but it was okay for Joseph Blandisi. Marlies up 2-1 here in the first after getting scored on. Blandisi centers it back out, shot up top, scores! Semyon Claus, a gift from Blandisi as he puts it up top and puts the Marlies up 3-1. What a run here for the Marlies of 3 goals in a row. SDA comes up with that beauty shot that he's developed. Arguchintsev tries to get to it, moves his feet, little backhander comes up the wall. Thompson tried to get it back in. Abruzzese carried it back out, or sent it back out, and Blandisi across the line, waiting, shooting, tipping, scoring. Abruzzese comes up with the goal to make it 5-3. 6 minutes and 7 seconds in. Der-Arguchintsev sees this developing on the glove side of the goaltender and makes no mistake with this pass. We know he can do it. Back for Hoffenmeyer. He wanted the one-time hammer. Chipped back over at the blue line. It does find its way back out, and I think the Marlies looked like they were going to take a chance on making a change. Blandisi scores! Krispy Kreme right into the goal. It's Joe Blandisi. Sharp goal to put the Marlies up 1-0.
Well, and this is an elite level shot right here. And we talked off the top how Blandisi's scoring big goals. Well, the first goal of the game, coaches would say, is a big one. And the Marlies made a bunch of really good neutral zone plays here. Hollowell, Hoffenmeyer, and that allows Blandisi to come in here and make this move. And you see it all the time. Guys practice it so much now, is shooting through defenders. The legs open a bit too much. Blandisi
down into the corner. It really is about finding that pace and play a game. Steves picked it up through the middle. Here comes McMahon. Through the middle, following it up. Semyon Der-Arguchintsev back to Steves. Waits, shoots, score! Absolute rip as Sogard takes the shot, and Shaw, does he get it? Keep it in, Villeneuve does. As he works down the boards, moving it back up. Shaw looks in, cross ice, Der-Arguchintsev down side of the goal, looking out front. Abruzzese, Shaw scores! Hard into the net, Logan Shaw. And the Marlies get on the board first, and the power play once again finds success for Toronto. Abruzzese waited it out, and you have across the line with Blandisi, knocked down, and back to Der-Arguchintsev, and then he took a shot on the backside of the play, got it, scores! What a pass! What a finish! Adam got in! You better believe it.
Adam Gaudette has his game back after that overtime winner, and this is a goal scorer's goal. This pass comes across to him, and I just love the patience. Again, Marlies win the puck battle here. And then just a nice little saucer pass, nice hesitation on the part of Adam Gaudette. And maybe a nice little hit on his own man in the slot as well.
Well, Alex Steves already been pushed. Cross, Gaudette, Der-Arguchintsev to the goal, scores! Joseph Blandisi, full of Nona's sauce, comes up with the go-ahead goal on the power play. 3-2.
Der-Arguchintsev did a lot of good things on this power play, and the first one was opening up that pass to the top. You see him take a step down and then open up the pass to the top. Nice cross seam pass. He gets the puck back.
Der-Arguchintsev trying to pick it up. Kick to the forehand, doesn't quite get there. And Sokolov plays it back at the line. Miller gives it back. Der-Arguchintsev, shot, scores! Holmberg gives the Marlies the lead at 10:22 of the second period, as Holmberg, who's been gone a while up with the Toronto Maple Leafs, scores in his first game back here with the... I'm sexy and I know it. Here's Logan Shaw. It's a memory you don't lose. Here's Der-Arguchintsev, looks to the goal. Cross ice shot, scores! An absolute blast into the back of the net. Logan Shaw picks up his second of the night, his 15th of the season, and his second on the power play as he restores the Marlies' lead 4-3 with 1:16 left to go in the second. Up high. Here's Villeneuve. Getting help from the bench now. Hellickson tosses it along for Steeves. High to the line, to the goal, scores! Following it up, Der-Arguchintsev gets on the board and puts the Marlies up 2-0 with less than 20 seconds to go. Semyon Der-Arguchintsev makes some noise on this play. There's the original shot. Did not seem to want to follow. Shaw grabs it up here. They got to put it in quick here toward the goal. Out the other side, scores! Steeves comes back and makes it a 3-2 game with 15.4 seconds left to go. And the Marlies bring it to within one.
And then he takes that step, cuts to the middle, gets his shot off.
Here's a chance right on goal, and out front it comes. Steve swiping at it. Wouldn't fall for him. And Hoffenmeyer back over. Steve shoots. He scores! Alex Steeves! Take the monkey, throw it out of the building.
Well, I got to think that was part of that celebration. You see Steeves, there's some emotion there. This team has not been able to score a first period goal. Alex Steeves had 7 shots on goal yesterday, and 4 were quality scoring opportunities. So to put this one in, off of the rebound, is able to pick it up, loses it again, and then gets this nice pass. He makes...
Back for Rafai. He and Centazzo try to connect. Stepping in the way, Thompson, and now stealing it away, Der-Arguchintsev scores! What a rip from the pro tees! Semyon Der-Arguchintsev.
Oh, there's a guy they've been missing from the lineup too. First game back was yesterday, and not a guy you want to turn the puck over to in that location. He can snipe, and this puck gets upstairs in a hurry. He gets in on the forecheck and picks this pass off, and then just...
cross ice, he was hoping to find Der-Arguchintsev. Out front it came, and Shaw again. This one in the back of the goal with authority. Logan Shaw makes it 4-2 on the power play.
Well, that one's got to feel good for Logan Shaw to get in on the action. Everyone on his line has scored. Why not? He walks the circle, releases this shot. These are the ones that just weren't dropping for the Marlies over the last number of games. Good net front by Mark Johnstone.
24 seconds left as they try to get it back up. Niemela moves it back for Steeves again. Looks in. Steeves back to Niemela. Toward the goal. Scores! Tied up! A huge goal! Topi Niemela comes up with the goal to tie things up with 12.2 seconds left. What a goal! And And the Marlies are looking good. You can barely believe
going, work on it.
Der-Arguchintsev cross ice. Abruzzese tipped down front. Scores! Joe Blandisi puts the Marlies with another goal in this, their first in this third period, within 3 goals. So the Senators here with 10:43 remaining.
Power plays have been the name of the game today. Marlies get the face-off back.
Coming up here, Marlies happy enough to hang on to it here. Villeneuve, great piece of that one. Der-Arguchintsev, nice little move to get it by, and across the line they come with the extra attacker. Scores! What an absolute rip by Der-Arguchintsev! 6-1.
He just shows off his skill through the neutral zone, and you know, not something I necessarily love most of the time when he dangles through the neutral zone, puts it through a player's skates, picks it up himself. You can see nice little pass from Villeneuve and then a little dangle through the skates, picks it up on his own and just rips this one upstairs over the glove of Marilainen.
Gotta give him credit. Nemitz getting gritty. As it comes back up, Matt Hollowell tried to get it to the goal. Tipped back by Steves. And now turning around. Score! Semyon Der-Arguchintsev puts the Marlies up 5-4 with 7:19 left to go in the third period. Sweet goal by SDA.
You could just see this building as they have one good shift. It builds into another good shift. SDA gets this puck. He just turns and fires into a crowd, see what he can find, and he finds the back. And that's one of the little things. A defenseman can take the puck to the middle, use his feet, use his speed to open up that pass lane.
Der-Arguchintsev drops that back to Matt Hollowell. Here's Abruzzese. Blandisi on the backside. Scores! SDA on the power play. And the Marlies get one on the board. It's 2-1.
This power play has been so dangerous for this team all season, and this is just a great play by joining his playoffs so far. I know it's only game 2, but this is his 4th point.
Usually full, not so tonight. Lots of empty seats, surprisingly. Cut off, Slaggert. Make sure everybody stays on side. Back to Der-Arguchintsev. Chiselsky scores! Ryan Chiselsky opens it up here for the Toronto Marlies. 4 minutes and 57 seconds in as the Marlies strike first in game number 3. They talked this morning about the need to